Oh my god. Oh, my foot is caked in dirt. Google Maps is telling me to go down here, but this looks kind of dodgy, but we're gonna follow it anyway. Do you mind if I just check your ID? £9.14, that's a nice order. Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, as you can see in front of me, we're at Coventry Station. This is not where I was supposed to be today. I was supposed to be all the way in Leicester, but unfortunately my train got cancelled. Not only did my train get cancelled, but the next two were cancelled after that as well. So just gonna have to cut our losses and film a video in Coventry again. I did not expect to be doing this. Really sorry to everyone who asked me to go to Leicester. I'll definitely make it up to you in the future, but today was just not meant to be. Luckily, we've already had an order come through from a place called Dos Samosa. All of you eagle-eyed viewers will notice we're on a new bike today. This is the Coswheel T20, and so far this thing is absolutely rapid and it is very comfortable, but we'll see how we get on with it in today's video. Right, let's go pick up this first order. Oh, it smells good, that's for sure. Hiya, you're right. I've got 1004.
Just a sec.
Yeah, no worries. Looks very nice in here, it's very clean.
1004?
Yep, that's the one. Thank you so much. Have a good day. There we go, we just got our first order in Coventry. Not exactly what I wanted to be saying today. Google Maps is telling me to go down here, but this looks kind of dodgy, but we're gonna follow it anyway. This order's paying me £2.98 and the customer's 10 minutes away, so it's not the best paying order in the world, especially having to drive for a price like this. Oh my god. I feel like I'm gonna get mugged. I kind of took it on an impulse, not really checking. I was really frustrated that my train got cancelled, but I did see that it was going kind of into the city centre of Coventry. I'm starting to get quite familiar with the area now. Might have to rebrand this channel to Coventry Hustle. This has got to be one of the best pedal assists on a bike that I've tried out. This thing is absolutely rapid. Like, I'm hardly putting in any effort at all, and we're up to 33. Can we get to 34? Can we? Oh no, 33.9 kilometers an hour. We're on mode 3 right now. Let's see if there's any more. Oh my god, there's more modes. 5? Okay, 5 is the top mode. We're pedaling flat out right now. 40 kilometers an hour, 41. Can we get higher? 44, 45, 46. Can we get 47? 47. Oh my god, this thing is absolutely rapid. So one of the main reasons I picked Leicester today not only was from all the comments you guys left in my previous videos wanting to see me deliver in Leicester, but when I checked the weather forecast, it was meant to be nice and dry today in Leicester. Now the bike we're on today has the huge fat tyres on, which you guys all know I absolutely love. It means any bumps in the roads you don't really feel as much, and especially going off-road on terrain like this, it just makes it so much more comfortable. It wants me to go down here, this like a little trail. I think it's concrete. Okay, we're good. Let's see where it takes us. Oh, this might be difficult here. We've got a gate to navigate. This thing is quite a big bike. We're definitely gonna have to get off. Is it gonna fit through? Just about, just about. Let's get back on the bike. Right, here we are at the customers. They asked me to wait near this bus stop so they can come and collect it. Hopefully they don't take too long. Wait a minute, 30, but 30A. I think it's the flat above you.
Yeah. Go behind, open the door, okay?
This one, yeah?
Yeah, open it. Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Yeah. This one. Oh, you're right, mate. I was waiting out at the bus stop and the barber shop was really nice. Let me come through. That's all right. There you are, mate.
Yeah.
You got the code, please?
86.
86.
Yeah.
Perfect, mate.
Thank you, mate.
No worries, enjoy your food. Perfect. Appreciate that, mate. Very helpful. Have a good day. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's interactions like that that make this job worth it. And thank you to today's sponsor, AG1. AG1 is a foundational nutritional supplement which supports both mental and physical health. AG1 has over 70 high quality ingredients and is actually NSF certified, which is the gold standard for professional athletes. Now, a lot of you who have watched the channel before will know I'm an avid coffee drinker. The main reason I used to drink coffee was for my energy and focus. With AG1, I no longer need coffee. This has magnesium, rhodiola, B2 support, which supports my energy throughout the day, and I don't get the caffeine crash that you get from coffee. AG1 also has tons of other benefits, such as supporting your immune system, healthy aging, and reducing your stress levels. Now, I have to admit, I was kind of put off by how it looks. I'm not really a big greens eater or drinker, but after tasting AG1, it's actually quite delicious. I get kind of like a pineapple-y, bubblegummy flavour from it. It's very peculiar, but very nice. With the new year coming up, I wanted to set myself a resolution of getting into a better routine and habits. For the past 3 weeks, I've been incorporating this into my morning routine, and I've noticed huge benefits. AG1 want to support the viewers of this channel, so if you use the link down below in my description, you'll get yourself a year's supply of D3 and K2, as well as 5 free travel packs. Thank you again to AG1 for sponsoring the channel. Now let's get back to the video. What a lovely guy that was in the barber shop. And we're getting another order come through from Sainsbury's. Oh, it's paying quite a lot, £5.25. The distance looks pretty far, but screw it, we'll go ahead and take it. I'm in a good mood right now. I didn't even know Sainsbury's is right here in front of me, so it shouldn't take too long to pick this up. Hopefully they had the order for a few minutes ago and have managed to pick it out already. The only thing about these big bikes is when you've got a lock like I have, it's really hard to get it through the frame and the wheels, so you have to get a little bit creative when locking up the bike. We're just going to go through the spokes here at the front. I know someone could lift it off in a van or something, but you've just got to hope that you're quick enough that doesn't happen, and having it through here just means they can't walk off with it. All right, got 9057. Yes, thank you. Luckily this Sainsbury's order is nice and light, 2.9 miles. One thing I'm noticing already about this bike is it's extremely comfortable. It's got suspension right underneath the seat, which I think is helping quite a lot. And pairing with the big flat tires, it really makes for a smooth ride. Like, we've been going over a few little bumps and things here, which usually I would feel a lot in the road, but on this, they're very minute. It's very hard to feel the bumps. I think I'm gonna have to pull over quickly and put my gloves on though, because it's absolutely freezing. A lot of older viewers of the channel will remember these gloves with the holes in them. They look atrocious, but are very useful for using the phone. I used to wear a pair of these. They're the North Face E-tip gloves, but I lost the right hand one to this, so I just started wearing this glove instead, and it seems to do the trick. If it's not broke, why fix it? My god, this thing is so rapid. I feel like we can complete so many deliveries today on this thing. It's telling me to go left here. Can we go left here? This looks... Screw it, we'll just trust Google. Not sure that's a smart choice, but we'll give it a go. Oh, it's very off-road down here. Oh, it is so muddy. Oh my god. Oh, bad choice, really bad choice. Oh my god. Oh, my foot is caked in dirt. Look at the ground. Oh my god, can you guys see that? Yeah, we're gonna have to back up. Note to self, don't trust Google. One of the worst things about this bike is the turn radius. So you've got about, what is that, about 45 degrees of turn radius either way, just because the forks here come into the frame. They've got these nice little knobs that stop it scratching it, but yeah, it's hard to do tight turns. It's fine when you're driving because you can lean and stuff like that, but when you're trying to get out of sticky situations, quite literally, then it's pretty difficult. Let's try to do a 40-point turn here to get out of this thing. My god, the wheels are caked in dirt. Hopefully it should come off after driving on the road for a little bit, but we're gonna have to find an alternative here. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but we can follow this main road straight up. Yeah, we should be okay. Gonna take a little bit longer, but man, that was just not an option at all there. All right, we're back on the tarmac now, which is good news for us. I didn't quite capture it on the camera, but as soon as I got on the road, mud just started flying all off the wheels. It was quite hysterical. All right, it shouldn't be too much of a delay anyway. It's saying we're about 4 minutes away from this customer, but with this bike, we should be able to get that down to 2. Gonna have to give this a good wash once I get back. Do you know if they're in at all?
No idea.
Okay. Oh, you're right.
Ah, yeah.
There you are. Do you have the code, please? 12. And do you mind if I just check your ID? Thank you anyway. Have a good day. Thank you. Right, there we go, we finally got the order dropped off. How funny is that though? We had 2 customers who took absolutely ages in a row, and 2 really friendly like neighbours that helped us out. The woman who lived next door went inside to ring them, which was very nice of her. She didn't have to do that. But I just noticed as soon as you come out of London, everyone is so much happier and friendly. Not everyone, but most people, you know. Oh, the rain has just started to come down a little bit more heavy now, which isn't too pleasant. And we're quite far south of the city centre. I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I am, and it doesn't look like there's really any restaurants around here. So I think I'm going to head onto Google Maps and just head for the city centre, and hopefully we'll pick another order up pretty soon. Oh man, I wish I was just recording then. I was just following Google Maps back into the city centre, and it took me just above here, but both of them lead onto A roads where you can't ride bikes. Oh my god, that was a nightmare. I had to go into the middle bit and walk all the way back down. Man, what a day we're having so far. This is crazy. We've only done 2 orders as well. If you guys have any recommendations for cities you'd like to see me delivering, then be sure to drop it down below in the comments of this video. I do go through and check, and I've got a little plan right now in some cities I want to deliver in. I'll try to get to as many cities as possible. Oh, you're right. Yeah?
I've lost no way. Daventry Road.
Daventry Road. Let me search for you. I'm not too sure where that is. Are you looking for Asda?
Yes.
For Asda, yeah. So it's about a 10-minute walk from here. Asda Coventry, Daventry Road.
Yes.
Yeah, it's up this road here. If you just walk in a straight line
Yes.
up this road, you won't miss it.
Oh, right, yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Oh, thanks ever so for that.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Oh, bless her. She lost her bearings a little bit there. I would as well. It's quite confusing around here. I almost went onto an A road here. Just pointed her in the right direction anyway. I wasn't too sure, so I just got out Google Maps to check. We're still yet to get another order, but I think we're just nowhere near anywhere that does orders. We probably won't get anything till we're back in the city centre. Oh, and the rain started tipping down again. Absolutely typical. There we go. We've made it back into the Coventry city centre. I believe that big tall building in front of us that looks like a church is actually the Coventry Cathedral. Coventry got bombed during World War II, and I think the cathedral was hit very heavy with that. So right now it's just a load of ruins. Ooh, here we go. We've just got into the area where a lot of delivery drivers hang out, and we're getting a KFC order come through for £3.07. This is on Uber. The only thing is I can't see where the customer is, so I don't know if this is good or not, but I've took it because nothing else is coming in right now. If it's taking a while or I get a delivery order come in before that, then I might take the delivery order and cancel this one, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's for Connor, EA336. That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, it's all here, mate.
Perfect, thank you. That was a pretty quick pickup for KFC standards. Only waiting a couple minutes there. Ooh, it's kind of lengthy, this customer. I just saw that they're 11 minutes away for £3. Now, you might have saw when I was waiting inside, we had a Subway order come through on Deliveroo. I was only paying £2.90, but the customer was really close. So I was tempted, but thought we were already on an order paying a little bit higher. And I guess I was just hopeful that this customer wasn't going to be so far away. So in hindsight, I probably should have cancelled this one and took the Subway one instead. But it is what it is. We've got this one on our back now. So we're going to go ahead and deliver it to the customer. All the Christmas lights are hung up now in Coventry. I don't think we're going to be here when it's dark. I've ordered a train home for 4:30. It's 12:30 right now. So still got about 4 hours, 3-4 hours to do deliveries, but I don't think it's going to get dark enough to see all the lights, which is a little bit of a shame. I know we've only done 2 deliveries so far, but we've covered a pretty big distance, and I have to say, this e-bike might turn out to be one of my favourite that I've ridden so far. Oh, we're just getting another delivery order come through. I know we can't take it, but just curiosity, let's see. Oh, John and Don the kebab for £5 and 3 pence, and it's about the same distance we're doing on this order. So yeah, maybe we should stick off Uber today. It seems like Deliveroo is paying a lot more. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to cancel this one. Oh, good old Google sending me down more muddy alleyways. We are just a minute away from this customer now, so should be close. Oh, the mud on the wheels is not nice to look at. You're right, mate. There you are. Enjoy. See ya. Pretty successful delivery there. I've gone back online on Deliveroo. Gonna head back in towards the city centre now because that's where it seems to be really popular. Today is very cold. It's like 2 degrees right now, and it's been raining on and off, so I can see a lot of people not wanting to come out to get food, so we should be quite busy. Alright guys, we're back in the city centre now. While we're waiting for another order, I thought I'd just quickly show you what the bike actually looks like. So this is the Coswheel T20. This is the suspension I was talking about that's pretty much directly under the seat. It makes it so comfortable, especially with these big fat tyres. Please excuse all the mud that's all over the bike right now. That's my mistake, or maybe Google's. Yeah, this thing is absolutely massive. There's actually a bag you can get on their website which fits in this little pocket down here. I'm really gutted they didn't actually send one out to me. I really wanted to try it out and see how much space was actually inside of it. I really like the idea of having a bag here because there's just so much wasted space. You could fit tools, you could fit drinks, snacks, whatever you need for a day's work. I'm talking about a day's work. Can you get a day's work out of this bike? Well, I think you probably could get a day's work out of this thing. So it's got a huge battery which basically goes from here to here. It fits in this whole down tube here. The only downside to that is you actually have to take the seat out in order to get the battery out. There's a little hole through the battery here. Oh, we're getting an order here from Chicken Cottage. Customer's nice and close. Okay, we'll accept that. For 9799. 10. Okay. That is not what I wanted to hear. So this order's going to take about 10 minutes. It's only paying £2.90, so that's going to be a reject. We are in the city centre and it's 1 o'clock, so I have no doubts we'll get another order in pretty soon. And just like that, we're getting an order in from Oodles, which is a Chinese place, and it's paying £4 and 9 pence. The distance looks pretty good as well, so I will take that. I was a little bit worried because when I rode away from the Chicken Cottage, I came back down to where all the restaurants are, and guys, look at this. Just to my left here, you're going to see how many delivery riders are actually out right now waiting for orders. So many just waiting around, so I think we got quite lucky to get an order there. I believe we picked up from here in my first ever video delivering in Coventry. Ooh, look at this, we're getting a double order on UberEats, £6 and 2 pence, £6 and 8 pence, sorry, but that's for 2 orders. I don't think we're going to take that one. Now, do I trust my bike being in here? I can see it from the counter, so I'm going to risk it. Ooh, almost slipped over. Here, mate, got 5836. Thank you. You know when you feel like you're in a bit of a rush, so everything everyone else does just seems super slow? That's how I felt just then, but the order was sitting there already. Oh my God, I just saw my trousers. They are absolutely filthy. This customer's not too far away. We're staying pretty close to the center, just 1 mile away. Just going past the Transport Museum here on our left. This is one of the things Coventry's most well known for. They've got a very big transport museum. I quite enjoy riding around the streets of Coventry, even though sometimes they're a little bit confusing because I'm not used to it. They seem pretty safe, pretty enjoyable to ride on, very smooth. There's not much traffic either, which I quite like. London, no matter what time of day, there's always traffic. So I quite enjoy riding around when there's not so much traffic. Telling me to go through this park. Oh, this looks nice. Oh, look at this ponds. This is beautiful. Got some swans, some ducks, some pigeons, geese. If you guys are enjoying today's video so far, then be sure to drop a like down below. If you're not already, consider hitting that subscribe button. We have new content every single week on this channel, and soon, hopefully in 2024, we might be pushing that up to 2 videos a week, which I know a lot of you will be excited about. I do read the comments. You guys have been asking for more content every week, so I'm going to try to deliver that. Oh, it looks like we're delivering to our first block of flats today. Let's see if we can take the bike inside. If not, we're going to have to lock it up to this fence here, which might prove a little bit difficult. Hi mate, delivery? Thank you. Hi mate, you're right. Do you have the code please?
68.
68, thank you. There you are, sir.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy. Oh man, we are flying today. Luckily the customer was only on the first floor there. You guys are wondering how I navigate or know where to go when I'm in a new city. What I do is I just type in McDonald's and look for the one that's in the center, and whenever I do an order, I just put a navigation back onto that McDonald's and head that way. Because there's usually a McDonald's in every single city and they'll always be in the center. We're now up to around £15 so far today, which I'm quite happy with. We've only been out delivering for about an hour, and a lot of that was just riding around out in the sticks trying to figure out where we were. So £15, I'm pretty happy with that so far. We're still in the middle of lunchtime, so I have no doubt we'll get some more orders in soon. I like how responsive this bike is. A lot of bikes I've tried out in the past, when you're pedaling or when you're pressing a throttle, if you're off-road, there's a little bit of a delay. It's only like 0.5 seconds, which doesn't seem like much time at all, but you know, when you're getting going from traffic lights or just starting from a stop, it's a really big difference. It's really noticeable. Whereas on this one, it kicks in instantly, which I really do like. I know I said it before in this video, but man, this thing is fast. This is probably the fastest e-bike I've tried out so far. It is very fun. Not only is it fun, it means I'm getting to the customers and restaurants a lot quicker, which increases my chance at tips and means I can do more orders within the day. So yeah, a lot of big benefits so far from this bike, and it's very comfortable, I have to say. I'm struggling to find things that I don't like about this bike. One of the things I would say though is the shifter in here. It's a Shimano shifter, but it's a really strange one. You press the button here to shift up and you flick this switch to shift down. Not the biggest fan of that. I prefer just the traditional shifter. Maybe that's just because what I'm used to. And something I would like on the handlebars is adjustability to lift them up or down in this sort of motion, because if you're much taller than me, you're going to be hunching over quite a lot. Whereas if you're much smaller, you'll probably be sitting up more. So I would think it would be nice if they could include somewhere a way to tilt them up or down. Maybe that's a little bit difficult to do, but I've seen it on other e-bikes. This one just doesn't seem to have the option. Luckily, I'm quite an average height, so this bike was probably built for most average people. So it's pretty comfortable for me, but I'm just thinking if you're much taller or shorter than me, then it might be a little bit uncomfortable. Ooh, look at this. We're getting a lovely juicy order in right now. £9.14. It is a double order, but the customers are close to each other. That's a nice order. I'm going to take that definitely. Now, how far away is this first restaurant? Only a minute, not too bad at all. Guys, I see the restaurant. The sign's just up at the top of these stairs, but do I want to take this bike up the stairs? It'll be a good experiment. How heavy is this thing? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's quite heavy. Luckily, there's like a handle on the back of the seat here, so we might be able to grab that to take it up. Right. Whoa. Yeah, okay, this is definitely not the lightest of bikes, but it's not unmanageable. We're getting up here, slow but steady. I need to get back in the gym, I'm so weak. Right, we made it. I'm guessing the entrance is just around here. 5747. Thank you. Oh, sorry, I got it. first restaurant picked up from, and now we're picking up from Yaki. I think Yaki was at the bottom of the stairs. Oh my god, I'm not gonna have to carry this all the way down the stairs on my right. Let's go offline on the Uber so we don't get any more orders come through from them. Yeah, I remember seeing Yaki at the bottom of these stairs, but there's got to be a ramp. There has to be a ramp. I'm guessing there's a ramp down this way. Ah, here we go. I wish I knew about this before. Oh, this would have been much easier than climbing all those stairs. At least we got to test out how heavy this thing was. All right, and here's Yaki. Yaki's basically just behind the restaurant we picked up from, so it looks like both the customers and the restaurants are close to each other. Oh yeah, got 8489. 8489. Thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect, it's ready straight away. You cannot ask for much more on a double order. That both the restaurants are right next to each other. Oh, but this is definitely the furthest order of the day. It makes sense, it's also the highest paying one. The first customer is 3.8 miles away. Google's saying about 21 minutes, so let's go get it delivered. Oh guys, today is not our lucky day, so just handed off the order there. As I was rolling up to the customer, I heard beep beep beep, which is the noise that the GoPros make when they're about to die and run out of battery. And because the customer was really nice and came down to the door, I didn't have time to stop and change the battery. I just had to hand over the food. So unfortunately we didn't capture that one on camera, but the first of the double order is now dropped off. The second customer is actually a little bit further than what I thought. On the map it was a little bit deceptive. It looked like they were much closer. They're about 9 minutes away, which isn't too bad still. It's paying almost £10 this order. So let's head to the second customer. You're right. Do you have the code, please?
Yeah, what's it called?
Yeah, perfect. There you are.
Thank you.
Enjoy your food. Bye. Lovely little drop off there. It's so nice when the customer comes down to us. I'm so used to London having to go through 1, 2, 3 doors, then you've got to find which door to go through. You've got to go up a lift or some stairs, and then it's a maze trying to find the right door. Got to knock, wait for them. But here it seems like most people are ready or come down to us, which is super nice, man. It really is. Wow, look at where we are on the map. That's mental. Oh my god, we're in a complete different place. That is insane. We're so far away from Coventry. Just like usual though, we're going to stick to the game plan. I'm going to search for McDonald's in the city centre. How far is this going to be? I'm going to guess about half an hour. 24 minutes. Okay, that's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Hopefully, ideally, what would happen now is we get an order from a restaurant around here that takes us into the city centre. That happens a lot in London, but there's restaurants everywhere in London. Even when you venture out, it doesn't look like there's much around here. But you never know, we can cross our fingers and hope to get lucky. Little update for you guys. We're about 3 miles, 17 minutes away from the city centre. Had a little scare. My phone popped up as saying 5% left on the battery, and I was confused because it was about 50% when we dropped off that order. But I think because of the temperature, my phone really struggles. Well, my phone battery really struggles in the cold weather. So I've had to stick my power bank in my arm of the coat here because I only brought a tiny little lead. I'm such an idiot. I thought I brought my big long lead. Usually I stick it in my coat pocket and then run it to my phone. But I must have just been in a rush this morning and picked up a small lead instead. But we're making it work. That's all we're doing today. We're just trying to make it work. I hope it's turning out okay in the video. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't fall out of my arm. We're going to try our best to keep it in there. It's doing its job right now. My phone's up to 16% and climbing, so we should be able to squeeze a few more deliveries in today's video. Yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little update, and I'll bring you guys back when we get our next order. So we made it back into the city of Coventry. You can see the train station just in the background there. My phone, I'm a little bit concerned because we're down to 15% now, even though it's been on charge this whole time. I just stopped though because we're getting an order through from Burger King. Now it's paying £6.02, but man, that is far away. That's the customer's right near Coventry Airport, which I think is very far. It looks very far on the map, so we're going to go ahead and decline this one. It's currently 2:10, so we should still be good for a few orders for lunchtime, and we're not that far from all the restaurants now, so I'm going to head in that direction and hopefully we get a better order come through. All right, here we go. This is where all the restaurants are. I'm absolutely starving though, so I think I'm going to find myself something to eat before we take our next order. Anyway, can I get a roast pork and stuff in batch, please? Do you have any onions?
Yeah. What, apple sauce?
Apple, yeah. Can I get a tiny bit of mayo if you have any?
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, thank you. Oh guys, look at this. Roast pork and stuff in batch for £4. London could never. Got onions, got apple sauce, bit of mayo in there. That looks delicious. This is huge. Oh, that batch was absolutely delicious. Exactly what I needed. Smelling all this food on my back was making me so hungry. I rejected like 4 orders while I was eating food. They were all going to the same place that Burger King order was going. really far, paying hardly any money, so I declined all of them. We're getting an order through now. It's only paying £2.90. It's from Nando's, but honestly, the customer is probably going to take me less than 2 minutes to deliver to them, so this is definitely going to be an order we take. I'm really worried about my battery as well. It's still at 15%, even though my phone's been on charge this whole time. All right, let's head to Nando's. Definitely going to lock up the bike though. I don't trust leaving it out of sight in Coventry. Man, this bike is absolutely filthy. I still can't believe I decided to follow Google down that path. What a mistake that was. You can see how rusty my ends of the lock are. It still works perfectly fine, but I've been leaving it outside locked up to one of my bikes. Well, it's rusty just in case some of you were wondering about that. Oh, they've just gone for one item, one Fino Pitta. Oh, they've got some sides as well, mac and cheese and spicy rice. All right, got 5295.
I have your order, but...
It's my first time picking up from here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You have a back door over here?
That door, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, I know for next time now.
That's Traverse.
There you are.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you. Okay, so it seems like it's a universal thing with Nando's that drivers aren't allowed in the main entrance. I tried to look around the side but couldn't see anything. At least we know for next time if we pick up from here. Probably will not pick up from here again. Hopefully this customer's not too far away because I'm kind of racing against my phone battery right now. How far are they? 2 minutes, exactly what I said. Perfect. Let's go get this dropped off. You're the Nando's? Yeah. Do you have the code, please? 17. Thank you. There you are, mate. Enjoy. So after dropping off that delivery, we're at £27.43. That is going to be it for today's video. I'm really concerned about my battery. It's got my tickets on to get home, so I really need to make sure this stays alive. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Here's another look at the Cos wheel. I decided that when testing out new bikes, I'm going to give them a score at the end of the video based on 3 categories: comfort, practicality, and enjoyment. For the Cos wheel T20, comfort, I would give this an 8.5. That's for me personally. I think it would go up to a 9 if you could move the handlebars up and down, but for me it's okay. But if you're a little bit taller or smaller, then it might be a little bit uncomfortable. The suspension on this thing is incredible. The wheels just make it super smooth when riding on the road. I was very comfy on this. Now, practicality, this includes things like how long the battery lasts, how easy it is to lock up, how easy it is to get on and off, lots of different things all wrapped up into practicality. And that's where unfortunately I would give this bike a 6 out of 10. Now, that's not to say it's not practical at all. The things that let it down, I think, are the battery. The fact you have to take your seat off and on every single time you want to change or take out the battery. It's a little bit annoying, especially if you're going to be using this every single day to work with. Another reason I give it a low score on practicality is just it's really hard to lock up. You can't put a regular D-lock around the frame like you would a normal bike. It's just too fat. So most D-locks won't fit around this bike. You'll have to get yourself a chain lock or something that you can wrap around, which is a little more frustrating. Well, I think it is anyway. A D-lock just slots into my bag nice and easy. A chain lock would be a bit more hefty, be heavier to carry around. So that's also something that took this down a little bit. And the other thing that let it down on the practicality score is just the turning radius. Like you saw earlier, we got stuck in quite a narrow alleyway with lots of mud and slush on the floor. It was absolutely horrible. I couldn't just spin this thing around. I had to do like a 40-point turn to get it out of that corner. When you're riding, you can lean to give you more sort of turning radius, but when you're just still or slow speeds, it does kind of affect the movability of this bike. Moving on to the final factor is the enjoyment element of this, and this is the most fun e-bike I've ever ridden. So for that, I give this a 9 out of 10. This thing is fast, it's punchy, it's responsive, and it just looks good. I mean, look at that. There's lots of different colorways you can get this in, but I just think this looks like an absolute beast. It's a real shame I didn't get to test out the bag here. I think that would have maybe improve my score with the practicality, being able to store things inside of it. Overall, it's a very nice bike to ride. It's very fun, very enjoyable. I'll leave all the links down below in the description if you do want to get one for yourself. I'm not paid by Coswheel, I haven't been sponsored. They just sent me the bike out to test and use. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, and if you did enjoy today's video, then be sure to drop a like. And like always, thank you for watching.